Good evening, everyone. It's Colonel Aldous Valor here. And I know it's been a very long time since I've released a video for you people. I've been very hard at work on a special presentation, so we're going to let this video serve as the official announcement for my New Year's special, which may quickly turn out to be an Easter special or something, but there's a special presentation being put together. There's no promise on when I'm going to release it, but it's coming, and you're going to love it. Anyway, many of you already know that I really, really loathe to make a video response about on comment threads. I don't like to do that, and largely it's because it's boring. It's literally flat. You know, well, I guess the video I'm watching is technically two-dimensional. But there's no real emotion in these threads other than butthurt. I typically like to go straight for the videos. I don't like to go to the threads. But this is a very special case. And it's kind of a long story, but you will be handsomely rewarded if you make it all the way to the end. I promise. Alright, so this debacle started on, it's Friday today, Wednesday, 2 days ago. It's technically still ongoing, I guess, but he's disabled comments on his threads, and I simply can't post to them anymore. But this is a battle between me and an erroneously named and particularly vacuous little nobody named Truthmonger. Some of you may know him. Most of you don't, I'm sure. Anyway, this all started on Wednesday when I had some words about another YouTuber named Hillary Puke. And some of you may know her. But I thought that my comments were actually rather mild. But there were some people over there who thought I was being rude. Now, for a long time, I preach about internet responsibility and how we need to be responsible netizens. And that means that there are certain people that shouldn't be here using the internet. The internet is so varied and diverse, and it changes so quickly over time. It's got its own language, and even that language is always constantly changing. I think I read somewhere that haha has replaced lol. And then there are some people out there that'll say it's pronounced LOL, and I'm going to say go fuck the dog. Anyway, there are some demographics of people that are particularly resistant to change and have no business on the internet. And we're talking the elderly and like the religious, the deeply religious, you know, the people that are so used to like screaming at their newspapers that when they come to the internet and scream at the internet, they get all shocked and butthurt that the internet actually screams back. Those kinds of people. This truthmonger is a 95-year-old man who is trying to be more childish than me. And let's be honest, that's a tall order. But anyway, I say some rude things about Hillary Puke, and by virtue of the fact that Hillary Puke is a woman, and therefore cannot defend herself, she's a delicate little flower, so it's up to men to defend her. This truthmonger and one of his sock puppet accounts starts attacking me for days on end. You all know how I am, and what I do. That shit doesn't fly. So we've been going at it for about 2 days, and if you look at his many obsessive threads about me, you'll clearly see there's me having a lot of fun. And, you know, I have some threads about him as well, and if you look at those are really like the highlights of the conversations that we've been having, and they're incredible. He even moved on to some of my videos. He went to Morality in a Machine, my popular video, Morality in a Machine, And he posted this thought-provoking comment. Holy fuck. You are one ugly... I'm sorry. Holy fuck. I don't want to take him out of context. I want to make sure I get this comment exactly the way he wrote it. Holy fuck. You are one short, fat, ugly asshole. And then he moved on to my other one other popular video, Shanny Showdown, and he posted this original comment. Holy fuck, you are one short, fat, ugly asshole. So, let's take these arguments here point by point. Short, I stand at 5'8", that might be short. I think it's about average, but I don't see what that has to do with any of the points that I made in my video. Fat, yes, I could stand, conceited, I could stand to lose some weight. And, ugly, which, is really a subjective term. I think that my style and taste is unmatched, but, to each their own. And, asshole. Aldous Valor. Nice to meet you. So anyway, this has been going on for 2 days, and it's finally culminated into something spectacular. And this is the handsome reward that you're looking for here. All right. I challenged him to an actual legitimate debate. And I'm thinking 15-minute opening statements, 6-minute cross-examinations, 9-minute closing statements for a total of 1 hour. I think we should do it like that. It'll be great. It will take place tonight, actually. At first I wanted to do this at 9 p.m. Eastern, but given the fact that it's looking like it's just after 6:30 now, we might have to push that back to like 10 or 11. The other thing is that what's going to make this really, really interesting is that I believe that what the question that we're seeking to argue in this debate should be, is the existence of any God more likely than not? And we're both atheists, so that'll make it even more interesting because I'm going to take the side of the theist. I have offered to completely obliterate this individual by defending an argument, by defending a position that I do not personally hold. Because I'm strong enough to do that. Should be good. Should be really, really good. Now, there is one issue. Excuse me. I've been yelling and smoking a lot lately. The last, hour and a half or so. Anyway. The issue is that there is currently a strike on my channel, a community guideline strike, because my popular video, Shanny for Christ Dogfucker, was flagged down. And that's really what started this, because if that video doesn't go down, then Hillary Puke does not get tagged into one of my comment threads, and I don't go off on her. And if I don't go off on her for 3 days, then I don't hate her enough to go off on her later. And if I don't go off on her later, I never meet Truthmonger. It's really because Shanny for Christ Dogfucker went down that this debate is happening tonight. So, I guess some good came out of that. But because I have a community guideline strike on my channel, I cannot host the Hangout, which means I need to look for a moderator, somebody who's available tonight in the next 3.5, 4 hours or so to host this Hangout for us. And I'll take volunteers in the comments of this video here. I do have one person in particular in mind, but, I'd like some options. So if you're available this evening, go ahead. Post down there, tell me that you're ready to do this, and we'll get this all set up and going tonight, and it should be great. And it should also be noted that I had my tailor this afternoon construct a brand new shirt for me, just for this occasion. I've been Aldous Valor, and you can go fuck the dog.